Monika. I'm going to try to very quickly answer a couple of questions that I have got. Actually, more than a couple. I get these questions all the time, and it seems to be sort of really hard, I think, to really understand at times. So if you are, and this is a big if you are renewing your New Hampshire real estate license for the very first time, this video is going to apply to you. If not, all you guys have to worry about is getting the appropriate amount of credits, 12 electives in any category you want, and a 3-hour core, equaling 15 credits in total to renew your New Hampshire real estate license in a 2-year window. Now, so you guys can tune out. The rest of you, first time renewals, you have to have that 3-hour core class. That is going to be one of your requirements. Every real estate agent has to have a 3-hour core class. But your 12 elective credits, those 12 electives have to come from an approved list of courses. And when I say that, there are 4 categories they have to come from. One is agency, one is ethics, one is contracts, and one is disclosures. So in those 4 categories, you can take any instructor that's approved that has the class that meets that requirement. But in those 4 categories, there could be multiple classes that might be approved for agency. So you can't take 2 or 3 agency classes, even if you get, 9 credits out of them. You only need 1 in that category. And then you need to have 1 in an ethics category, and you need 1 in contracts, and you need 1 in disclosures. So doubling up in the categories within that 2-year cycle is not going to work for you. Also, the classes have to be a minimum of 2 hours each or longer. All of mine that you take through Verani with me are 3 hours. So if you take all 4 of the required classes and they're all 3 hours each, you don't have to worry about any more credits because you will have your 12 elective credits. If you take some of those classes from another provider, another school, another person, it may not be approved for 3 hours. So you need to know that. Is it a 2-hour class? Because the law says a minimum of 2 hours. Or is it a 3-hour? So if you took those 4 required classes from somebody else and they were each 2 hours long, you would only get 8 credits. So your remaining gap of credits, which would be 4 because you're required to have 12, have to come from an optional approved category. This is where it gets confusing. So you only have to worry about that optional category if you take classes that are approved for less than 3 hours each. So if you take all the ones that we have through Verani, you would be good to go. You won't have to worry about it. But you should know whether you have a 2 or a 3 credit hour approval on your slip. It'll say that. So, I know it's confusing, and I'm trying hard to clarify it a little bit, but hope this helps clarify. And if you have any questions, reach out to me, but get your credits on time. You need that. Bye, guys.